One of the most profound things I've learned in my life is that it's actually not about my hair at all. I've spent a lifetime trying to cover up who I am. And as much as I love a good external transformation, and I do, I much more love a heart transformation. Join me as I share how I work to heal my heart, find happiness, and embrace our hair.
Hello, beautiful friends. On this episode of It's Not About Your Hair, I'm doing something I've never done before. I am going to be talking about some of your gift-giving favorites. So I have pre-recorded some videos where I'm talking about things that I sell in my Etsy shop. If you didn't know, I have an Etsy shop called The Curl Boss where I sell satin-lined things. So I think every curly girl needs to sleep in a bonnet. And I would even take that a step further to say, I think everybody needs to sleep in a bonnet. It's going to help with reduce friction and frizz and just really maintain your curls. The second thing that I think is really important is the I'm On It wet plopping bonnet. That was my own dream child. I think it's really important. And every curly girl could use one. It could be used as a shower cap or a wet plopping bonnet. And I always go into detail on that in the video of why and how you would use it. I want to remind you that as the holidays draw closer, especially as we think about Thanksgiving, I want you to remember that stressful things come about during the holiday seasons. You are worthy of taking a little bit of time to slow down, take a deep breath. Don't get caught up in the monetizing of Christmas or Thanksgiving, but remember to really take care of yourself too. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your support in my business and just our journey through this life. Excited to have you around and hope I help take the stress out of your curly girl gift giving this season. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Limited stock of the satin lined winter beanies with the pink on the inside with the Curl Boss logo. Perfect removable palm. There's only a couple left of these, so you don't want to miss out. I also wanted to touch base on a couple of my favorite things that I think you will really enjoy. So this is the I'm On It Curl Boss exclusive wet plopping bonnet. It comes in some of my absolute favorite colors. They're tone on tone. What is this? This is a wet plopping bonnet. If you're like me and you like to apply your products in the shower, but you don't want to get right to diffusing, sometimes letting the hair just rub on the shoulders can create straight bits on the underneath. So we want to wet plop. The outside layer is water resistant, not waterproof. But I love to put my products on, lightly tea towel my hair, and then wet plop my hair on the inside of this bonnet. So you tip your head over after you've applied your products and tea towel, slide and scoop. And this allows you to be able to do your makeup, get ready, and not have your wet hair dripping and touch. The best part is this can also be a shower cap. That's why it's so big. So on the days that you don't wash your curls, you would just slide and scoop on the opposite side, satin lined on the inside, and now you have a shower cap that is water resistant, again, not waterproof. So what is the most important curly girl essential? It is a satin lined sleeping bonnet. You guys, you can do all the work on wash day and back it all up by not sleeping in a bonnet. Remember, friction causes frizz. That's why we satin line winter hats when we're out and why we sleep in a bonnet. Good news is I have 3 choices for you to choose from. Small. This is the smallest bonnet. It is adjustable with an adjustable tab. This is great for kiddos or for people with short or very fine hair. This is the dual-sided satin bonnet. You can see the size difference here. It's quite significant. And this is the extra large bonnet, just even a little bit bigger than this one. And this one is satin on the inside, cotton blend on the outside. Bonnets are always usually one size fits most. It's just what you're looking for. So with this smaller bonnet, it can fit any size head. And even with my hair, you guys, this one will fit. It's just much, much tighter. So if you like, and it has the adjustable tab, I would wear that in the front and tuck that in. This will fit most hair. But I don't prefer this one on when I wear my hair curly because it does kind of smush my hair. Great, again, fine short hair or kiddos. Then we have I say it's a jumbo, but this is the cotton on the outside, satin blend on the inside. I usually slide and scoop my curls in. This is a really popular bonnet, multiple different patterns I have in this. I will tell you that when you first get your bonnet, this is like breaking in a new pair of shoes, so don't be afraid to stretch that out. This is also a great bonnet if you're a nurse, doctor, dentist, you're in an area where you need to wear a scrub cap. This can be a great one. Chef, I mean, hit it up. And this comes in multiple patterns, really, really fun. This was the original bonnet that I always sold. And then one day I had a client that said, don't you sell anything that's plain? And you guys, I'm going to be honest, I didn't know people wanted plain things. So your wish, my command. This is the large, I call it the Little Bo Peep. I really love this bonnet. It's come to be my favorite for a couple of different reasons. I love this softer elastic around the front. I love how soft it is. I love that this bonnet is also reversible. Both sides are satin, so it's like you get a two for one. And this comes in multiple colors. This one comes in multiple colors: blue on cream, gold on cream, red and pink, purple on lavender, and a light purple and cream. There is not one of your girlfriends who shouldn't sleep in this. And I'm going to be honest, come close. I think everybody should sleep in a satin lined bonnet. Maybe not your husband. But even the straight haired girlies, I've been wearing my hair straight for the last couple of weeks. It's just going to help to reduce friction and frizz and always make the hair look better.
I guess this is where I ask you to subscribe to my channel, to follow me on social, and to listen wherever podcasts can be found. And join me every Tuesday at 2 as we unpack how to heal your hair, your heart, and your happiness.